Alright folks, welcome back to FTL. In our last episode, we just finished exploring the Rock homeworlds, and we actually unlocked the Rock ship, which is actually pretty great. We also got fully healed up from that event, and managed to also score Rock plating from this as well. So yeah, it's been a pretty damn successful sector, in my opinion. We also have close to 200 scrap, which means that we can very easily manage to go and get the extra weapon systems or shields we need now. But I'm not going to worry about investing in them until we really need it. So far, we haven't encountered anything that would really require us to have the 4th layer of shield. And I just don't have access to, like, the extra weapons that I would need to upgrade the system yet. At least we do have cloaking maxed out now. Alright, next we've got an abandoned sector to deal with. These are usually where we have to deal with the Lannis. Or I think that's how it's pronounced. Right. So the Lannis are effectively metal organisms, kind of like the Engi, except instead of being cybernetic, they're kind of a metallic organic sort of hybrid species. They don't require oxygen to survive, and whatever rooms they enter or occupy lose oxygen as well. So yeah, they're kind of hard to have on a crew composition that doesn't just either have them only or has them isolated to a given section of a ship. Regardless, they're also kind of a pain in the ass to fight because they deal extra damage with that losing oxygen thing too when you're dealing with boarding parties. Regardless, let's carry on here. Pretty straightforward path. We could just probably stay low. I don't know how fast the rebels are going to be in this sector. We could probably go around the middle. Yeah, let's try that out. We are running dangerously low on fuel though as well, so I really need to prioritize that. Hey, and we encounter them immediately. Okay, I pronounce this as Lannis. I think that's correct. I'll look it up the correct pronunciation later. Okay, yep, and they're salvagers. So these guys aren't really pirates, they're scavengers. So usually they only go after, like, disabled ships or junkyards or ship graveyards from various space battles and things. Rarely will they go for a live ship that can fight back. But then again, here they are. Oh, and they have bombs and 3 shields. Oh, this is why we need to focus on weapons now, I think. Because now that we're past Sector 5, things are going to be a lot more difficult. I'm just going to preemptively cloak here just to prevent that bomb from going off. And we only land 1 hit. That's awful. Oh, thank goodness it didn't damage anything. We cut through their shields, but it wasn't enough. I'm gonna have to wait and volley both of these at the same time. It doesn't matter, we just can't hit them. No, this is just a very terrible matchup. Oh, there we go. Finally got some leeway here. Good, good. I should try and hit both their engines and their bridge now. Okay. What system got damaged? I didn't see that. Okay, so here's another quirk of the Lannis. Since they were added in the advanced edition of, or I think that's what it's called, of FTL, as a new faction and a new species and stuff, part of their lore is that our translators can't really talk to them very easily. So misunderstandings and stuff can occur lore-wise. But yeah, they attacked us. We're not going to accept surrender. I have you beat now, guys. Actually, no, I can just leave these on their shields now. No, we'll keep burst laser on shields. I know they're dedicatedly repairing it. There we go. Hey, and we even got a third weapon. And even more scrap, and a little bit of fuel. Not bad. We almost have 250 scrap. Okay. We have a heavy laser Mark II. It takes 3 power. Only fires 2 shots, though, and takes 13 seconds to charge. But that's exactly the same... Or no, it's slower. Okay, fine. Is it worth it? Is this worth it? So I can play around with the price without permanently spending the scrap. It would bankrupt me, but we would still have a minor amount of scrap left in order to deal with that. And I could rob the power from the cloaking device in order to power it, which is a trade-off, but that would give us the extra amount of punch-through we need to actually damage other ships with 3 shields. Hell, I'll do it. Yes. Finally, a third weapon. And no rebels? That's concerning. Well, then again, it's only been like the second system. Yeah, let's just keep traveling around up here. I'll go up here next and then come back down and go back down to my original route. I know I'm not supposed to be spending a bunch of extra fuel right now, but we also need to heavily explore for more scrap anyway. Oh no. Well, that's poor timing. But hey, we have anti-ship batteries on our side, so that's nice. It doesn't look like their weapons can pierce our shields, right? Yeah, alright, so we don't even need to worry about cloaking. Let's just worry about getting those pesky shields offline. Actually, I should wait until they're charged. This is so cool. Alright, let's see how this goes. Perfect. And now all of their shields are offline. They're taken out. Amazing. And not even a scratch on us. Hey, and some fuel. What? And we can't help them? Oh, that's too bad. I don't even know who those colonists even were. Oh well. We do what good when we can. And multiple stores. And there's the rebels. They're so far behind. Oh. Okay, so tell you what. We're gonna go over here to one of these systems. And then I'm gonna come out here and check out these stores. What I would really like to do is maybe potentially sell this heavy laser for, a couple of other weapons. With a combination of the scrap we earn and selling this, hopefully we can get a couple of more lower powered weapons. Because for our final upgrade here, we only get one more piece of energy to work with for the whole system. And if I want 4 of these guns, I'm either going to need something that only takes 1 extra unit of power or splits it between these 2. That's also a good sign too, because 2 stores worth of fuel would also be really good. Okay, so there's a Lannis scavenger. We could attack it, but like, I don't like provoking conflict when I especially don't need to, like right now. We can take on Lannis ships now, but I don't feel right being an antagonist here. I'll just end up using the improved piloting and trying to get us some debris. We got a heavy ion! And no issue. Perfect. Alright, so let's see what this heavy ion does. Okay, it takes 13 seconds, only 1 shot though, but it does deal 2 ion damage. So that's about... oh... Actually, I forgot how much time that would be. Oh no, wait, it tells me here in the tip. For every 1 point of ion damage, it removes 1 power bar for 5 seconds. Okay. That's actually really good. And it does only take 2 power, so that would absolutely fit with our build here. Because then I can have this delay systems, or even just help cut through shields. This here is the only misfit requiring 3 power, so I'm definitely going to sell that. If I can find something better. And they're clear back there. Oh, part of me wanted to, like, maybe explore a little more, but... eh. Okay, so hold on a second. I need to do some quick math in my head here. Because depending on what we find from those... Does it tell me how much these are worth? No. Depending on what we find at those stores, we may not even buy anything. So upgrading the ship may be more of a necessity here. But even if I did upgrade the system right now because I have the guns, I don't have the power for it yet either. I just don't have enough scrap. And if I also spend... on average, it's usually 3 scrap per fuel, and there's usually, like, only 5 fuel available, so that's, what, 30? 15. 15 scrap, but 30 worth here. Yeah, we'll just go for it. Huh, nice. So friendly Lannis. Hey, ion charger with 2 power. Not bad. Hacking and drone control. I don't really think I need any more systems now for endgame. There's plenty of fuel here. Yes! Oh, and his name is Thomas. Cool. You see, these guys I would really love to have for, like, oxygen deprivation builds, which are basically, like, immune to fire, since the entire ship is, what's it called? Starved of oxygen. Oh, but I would really like an NG as well, because they're very good mechanics. But they're absolutely terrible at being ship security, though. Rockmen are fireproof, though. I forgot about that. Movement speed is halved, but their health is up. They make very good security. Basically, the ship bouncers. Oh, this heavy laser only takes 1. 9 seconds to charge. It fires 2 shots? That's perfect. That will absolutely replace our existing heavy laser Mark II. I'm just thinking about how to deal with it. No, we don't need the, charge one either. Alright, this is worth 32, that's worth 22. We'll keep the heavy ion, though. Definitely worth 50. Easy. Actually, wait, can we use them all already? Oh my gosh, I'm terrible at math. This is perfect. Alright, well now we've got all of our weapons. I'm very confident that this is all we're going to need in order to take on the flagship. Now I just need to be able to grab an extra 3 energy in order to be able to fully power the cloak, and we'll be ready for endgame. Oh, but I do kind of need an extra crewman, though. But I'm hesitant on whether or not I should get one of these guys. I would really want to get a hold of this rockman here named Allison. But then again, I do need that 4th shield. That would take 180 plus energy. Actually, can I just do the extra 3 power for cloak? I can, but then I'd be bankrupt. We need fuel. Okay, so not yet. Not yet. We're gonna just absolutely buy out fuel here, though. Let's see what that other store has in store for us. Pun intended. Nice. Battery backup, and drone parts I don't need. Oh, but they are selling a drone control system. This would be a good place to switch builds if I needed it. Weapons! A fire beam! Yes, finally! I've been looking for fire weapons this entire time. I don't want to use bombs because they take missile parts and are unreliable. But these would be awesome. It only takes 2 power, so that fits. Doesn't damage rooms. Charge time is 20 seconds, though, but its fire chance is high. So the reason why I would want a weapon like this is because it would instantly create a bunch of fires within a ship, and it would require either the crew to put them out, or they just keep spreading. For Lannis ships, though, these things are awful because I should be getting a discount for this rather than it just being 50. But Lannis ships, since they're starved of oxygen, are immune to fire attacks, so this would be pointless in this sector. But against the Rebel flagship, this would work. Oh, but also hull laser 1. 14 seconds, 2 shots, requires 2 power. This would have also worked in this point if I didn't acquire that heavy laser 1. But yeah, we don't need to buy any of these, though. I'm confident that we have what we need. Really, all we need now is just fuel and then more scrap. And we're back above 20 fuel again. Perfect. Okay, so since the rebels are slow, should have about another 5 jumps here. Let's explore. Oh, that's a very intimidating ship. Oh, it's just a regular salvage vessel. Yeah, I'm gonna leave them alone. Oh, finally, a time I finally get to ignore a ship and not have to attack it. Now, since it only has 2 shields, I could have taken it, but again, I'm not gonna be a random aggressor here. That's just going off into nowhere. Yeah, we'll hit this one next. I want to try and explore around the exit as well. So only the ones on this side. This one can't connect. Okay, that's fine. I do not like slavers. They can't pierce our shields, but they have a hostage on board. I hate this scenario because they are literally, like, filled to the brim with human shields. But I do want to attack them. If they attempt to surrender, though, I might let them live in exchange for some of their personnel. Okay, so I'm just gonna let this work out. Okay, so we'll start with the heavy ion against their shields. And then I'll heavily attack their, various systems, I guess. Well, that was awful. Okay, there we go. Okay, so here's the catch-22. If you can kill a slaver that makes their entire livelihood on capturing people, torturing them, and selling them to other folks, and completely remove them from being able to do that, but at the cost of the people they're carrying, or let them keep doing what they're doing, adding more suffering to the world, but saving a single innocent life. I need an NG. Welcome aboard, Banks. I'll have you on doors. It's an odd moral conundrum, but ultimately we have to think of the mission. We're not just randomly out here doing good in space. We have a goal. Alright, so let's go and see what else we've got over here. What are they armed with? Normally, I don't like running away from a fight when we're trying to protect innocent people from pirates, but depending on how formidable the threat is, sometimes you can't help it. And again, we have a mission. But this guy, he only has an ion weapon and a basic blaster. We have 3 things of shields, rock armaments, full hull, and 4 weapons. We can take him. We're not just gonna try to be a hero here today, folks. We are heroes. I'm also very ballsy here because they don't have a teleporter. Let's see. We'll ion their shields, and then I'll have everything else queue up to fire after the ion hits. No, I want to hit this, this, and this. They didn't survive the first volley and they're hailing us. Three fuel, but no. You guys are pirates. We're not gonna let you live after trying to attack an innocent ship. We'll hit that too anyway. Oh no, they took off one of our things. Oh, that's a charge ion. Huh. Interesting. And they're down. Oh yeah. How are they? That was not a nasty fight. They didn't even get through our shields. That's amazing. You see, this is why your build matters so much in this game, especially with trying to figure out, like, whether or not you need to upgrade your shields or weapons first. relying on gimmicks like drones and missiles and things are a good way of getting yourself killed, because when you're dependent on the amount of ammunition and drone parts you have, you can easily run out and then just be absolutely done for. Oh, a distress signal. You know what? We're on a roll today. Let's be heroes again. And if it's a pirate, we'll just blow him out of the sky. Well, that's interesting. So the Mantis normally never use distress signals. They usually just run or fight. It's a pride thing. Let's see. The Mantis are just basically being killed here, but the Lannis, I don't know. They're both kind of bad guys, because the Mantis prey on other people, but the Lannis do the exact same things. I don't know. You know what? Let's just try and help them. Let's throw them a bone this time. We'll attack the Lannis ship for aggressing against someone who deserves it, I guess. This isn't the best situation. Oh, they've got hacking. Oh, and I see a missile there under that. Were they? Oh, great. You're hacking a system we don't even have powered yet. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so we're going to ignore hacking. In this case, always going to heavy ion the shields, and then I'm just going to go straight for blasting their weapon systems here. Oh, I'm going to take a hit, aren't I? Yeah, oxygen's hit. Nope. Actually, we have an NG. Forgot about that. Oh, I forgot to shoot. Oh no. Heavy ion's down. Come on. See, this is the great thing about having an NG, because now we actually have the increased repairs and stuff too. Okay, report back to doors. I haven't been paying enough attention to what my weapons are doing. Hey, and the fight's over. We only lost a few hull there. Not bad. Alright, so how are the Mantis? Oh. That's unfortunate. There wasn't even anyone alive aboard. Oh well. Would have been an interesting thing for diplomacy. Oh. Looks like we're about to get hit. They're close enough by the time I jump here, they'll probably be able to take the exit, so we're just gonna have to go. Oh, but hey, we have over 250 scrap now. Let's see what kind of upgrades we can get now. For shits and giggles. We'll only have 11 scrap left, but we'll have the 4th shield. Worth it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now up to full strength. That's amazing. All right, let's hit that exit. A weapon is just floating in space with some scrap. Amazing. Man, I've been really lucky this episode. I can't believe it. It's just a regular old ion blaster. It only takes 1 power, 8 seconds to charge, 1 shot. I think I would almost want this over the heavy ion, because of its increased DPS, so to speak. Plus, this would easily get ahead of any of my other weapons. So it would land first. Huh, and then we have some extra power. Only an extra 5 to evasion, but that's fine. We could probably use it in cloaking more, though. I wonder whose job it is in order to be able to take care of the hacking drones that get stuck to the hull, or maybe they just fall off when we jump. I don't know. I'll just say that that's Banks's job, getting the excess stuff off the hull between jumps. What's our next sector? Alright, we're getting pretty close to the end of this run here. Engie controlled or Zoltan controlled? I almost want to do a Zoltan sector just to be able to show off what they do, but at the same time I'm very tempted to just go Engie in order to just prep for the final battle. Oh well. I'll decide in the next episode. In any case, thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you in the next one.